it's Mo, and this is my little helper. What's your name?
Pierce.
Pierce. Are you going to make some desserts with us today?
Probably.
Probably. Well, here's what we're going to be making. It only takes 2 ingredients and a 5-year-old. And if you don't have a 5-year-old at home, it's okay. You could probably just do it yourself. What we're doing is cinnamon roll tartlets. 2 ingredients. You want to show everyone what it is? Look at that. We've got Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. Doesn't have to be Pillsbury, it was on sale. We also have some pie filling. I found some strawberry pie filling. We also have apple pie filling. You can pretty much use any type of filling for your tartlets. We just happen to have strawberry at the store. All right, so you'll also need muffin tins or cupcake pans, whatever you want to call them. There was also something very important that we needed to do at the beginning and make sure everyone knows. What did we do first?
Wash hands.
That's
Check.
right. You washed them?
Yep.
Good, me too. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've got our muffin tins. This is what's going to be used to bake our cinnamon roll tartlets. I also hit it with just a little bit of spray, a grease. This is avocado oil. If you have Pam, you can do that. Vegetable oil, just a little bit, and then take a plastic bag and just run your finger around it. Whatever you need to do to grease it up. Butter works too. I like avocado oil. Okay, so we've got our muffin tins, and we have to open up the cinnamon roll. Sir, can you please open those up for us? He can do it. Might take a little longer. This is supposed to be a very quick and easy recipe, but sometimes with 5-year-olds it can be not so quick. We're working on it. How's that happening? How's it working?
Maybe good.
Maybe good. Well, let me tell you about the pie filling that we have. So this is strawberry, but I had already opened up an apple pie filling because I like that there's cinnamon in apple pies. And since we're using cinnamon rolls, oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you survived that. That's always the scariest part. That's why I made him do it, because I don't like doing it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do is we're going to take our cinnamon rolls, each one. It's okay, here. We're going to take a few of the cinnamon rolls out. And here's one that we spray. I'm going to spray this one real quick.
I want to try this.
Spray. Well, it's not cooked yet, so you can't eat that. It's yucky. Okay, so we've sprayed it. You're going to put one. See how it's swirled? The swirled side? Let's put the swirled side up. So we're going to put that in the center. Put one in each tin, okay? How are we doing? Everyone following along at home? Here we go. I'm going to do a couple of mine. This one broke, but that's okay. Sometimes they break. We're going to smush them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Put that in the center. See how everyone, how we're doing this? See? Okay. See, this one looks like it broke too, but that's okay. We'll just put it back together and put it in the center. Way to go. All right, so we want to keep the swirly side up.
We have
lots left over, and that is okay. But here's what I need you to do, and this is very important.
Can I lick this?
No, you cannot lick it. Not until we're all done, okay? Because if you lick it, then you got to wash your hands again. What you need to do, and watch mommy, we're going to smush the cinnamon roll. This is fun. I bet the kids will like doing this. But you're going to take your thumb and you're going to push in on the sides of your muffin tin. You're going to essentially create a cup with the cinnamon roll, squeezing up the sides. Okay? How are we doing here, brother? Got it? Okay. So here's what mine looked like. See, it's almost created a cup with the cinnamon roll, okay? So like I said, if it turns out that you ended up breaking one of the cinnamon rolls, it's all right, you're smushing it all together anyways. Doing a great job here, Pierce. We're smushing the sides up. There we go. You're making a cup. How's your cinnamon roll cup looking? Doing that? Just a little squeeze along the sides. Great, very nice, doing a great job. Push along the edges. See, even a 5-year-old can do this. Super simple.
And now look at this.
Oh, you want to show them? Let's finish squeezing this. There we go. All right.
And now I'll do some more.
But we'll wait until it's done, honey. There, it's okay. That is called the icing. You got that? All right. So now what we're gonna do is we have our cups.
I want to wash my hands.
In just a second. Let me get you a rag. I know, because the cinnamon icing can be a little sticky.
Yeah.
It's all right. Wipe that down. Go ahead.
So it's a good idea to not use the napkin, but just use a napkin and some water.
If we're just wiping some of the icing off of our hands, it's okay. Sometimes we make messes.
Why?
It is all right. So we have our cinnamon roll cups, and we have our apple pie filling. And again, I like the apple pie filling. Just leave it alone, honey. We can just leave it there. It's okay. Apple pie filling, because there's cinnamon in apple pie, and there's cinnamon in the cinnamon rolls. So I feel like this could really go together nicely, right? Right, Pierce?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one spoonful
And put it
and
on top.
put it in the center of each muffin cup. Okay.
I'll try.
You want to try? All right, but we don't want to overfill them. Go ahead. You put them in there and just put it right in the center, okay? Not too much. We don't want to get it on the actual muffin tin because it will burn in the oven. So we're going to have to clean that up afterwards. But carefully put it in the center, okay? We don't, again, want to overfill it because cinnamon rolls, as they bake up, they've got yeast in them. And so when the heat starts to bake them, they're going to start to rise. And so you don't want them to rise too much because it's going to push all of the filling out, and then the filling starts to bubble over, and then it makes a big mess on your muffin tin, and then you're scrubbing for an hour afterwards. So we don't want to overdo it. Good job. If you do get any of that muffin or the pie filling on your muffin tin, just give it a little wipe down before you throw it in the oven.
Now what?
Now, do you want to tell everyone what to preheat your oven at? Do you know what preheating the oven is?
400.
Okay, so you want to preheat the oven at 400. So by the time you're actually done with this, your oven is all ready to go. And this is what it looks like before you cook it. Let's see if you can see this all right. We've got 6 of them, but most of the cinnamon rolls, they come in an 8-pack. So we can add more later, but I just wanted to get this in the oven. And we're pretty much ready. 15 to 20 minutes. I'd say go 17, and if you still need to leave them in a couple more minutes, no biggie. But 400 degrees, right around 17 minutes is all you need. Pop that in the oven, and we already have some baked already. I want to show you what this looks like when they come out of the oven.
Can I try?
Well, we're not going to eat it just yet because we have to put the icing on it, honey. I mean, what kind of a dessert would this be without icing? Can you see this?
Oh my
Here's what it looks like
gosh.
without the icing. But here's a fun little tip, because they give you the little icing cups in each one of your cinnamon roll tubes. This guy, you are just making a big mess. We're going to stop that right now.
I'm
Thank you so much.
just trying to wash my hands.
I know. Okay, so we're going to wipe that up. We're making a big mess here. What you'll want to do, and you could easily just take a spoon and then just dollop it on the top, but if you really want to make it, up the wow factor, you want to make it fancy, here's what you do. Find a Ziploc bag, and then you pour your icing into the Ziploc bag.
Oh, I can do that.
I'm gonna maybe just take over on this because I've seen what you've done with the icing already. So Mom is gonna help. This. I'm just gonna pour the icing into the bag.
Ooh,
This.
I
Whoa.
want to try it.
Oh yeah, it looks delicious, doesn't it? So as we get that all in there,
I can get this really started if I.
you could just leave that alone. How about that?
I want to do.
Pierce, because listen, there's icing pouring all over the place because of that, and you're gonna make a bigger mess. We're gonna try and keep this easy cleanup. Sometimes that's not the case when you have a 5-year-old, but we are now going to snip the edge of the bag. After you get all the icing down to one side, just squeeze it in. Squeeze it down. Squeeze it down.
Wait.
And
No,
then
this is gonna be for me. This is gonna be for me.
okay, hold on. You're gonna snip the edge of the bag like
Wait.
this.
No, don't.
You will get to do the next batch. I'm just gonna show this real quickly, and then you can do one. Now watch. If you have all of your icing in the corner of the bag, and you're just gonna slowly drizzle it back and forth, and forth, back and forth.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it cool? And it looks a little bit nicer than just pouring it on, I think. There we go. Back and forth.
I'll make that.
Not too shabby. 2 ingredients and a 5-year-old. These are our cinnamon roll tartlets. We used apples, cinnamon, pie filling, and some cinnamon rolls, and a helper named Kier's. So if you want, I'll put the recipe online right underneath the video. And I'd love to see if you make any different kind of combinations of your own. If you use chocolate, if you go with strawberry, I want to see them. So let us know. And if you can excuse us, we have dessert to eat. You say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Can I have this?
Can I try one?
Yes, you may. Good. Is that nummies?